Hello student, good morning. As in the civics we are talking about the Indian secularism. As we have talked much of the part of it, and we have also read the example, we have compared with the USA of our USA with the India. And after this one we have talked how that within the one religious community, how this discrimination is faced, like untouchability and these all the examples we have read. So after this one, what they have given, see, the Indian state is secular and works in a various ways to prevent religious domination. Here they have shown that Indian state is a secular. As I have already told you, India is a secular country, okay, where all the religions are treated equally. There isn't any official religion. So it works in the various ways, and it also functions in the various ways to prevent religious domination. Mean to say, one majority religious community can't dominate the other minority religious communities. Okay, the Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on these secular principles. As you all know that our Constitution has just given us the fundamental rights. As in the class 7th, you might have gone through it. We have discussed about it, and later on in this one chapter, you will also discuss about the fundamental rights. There are 6 fundamental rights which have been provided by the Indian Constitution. So, whatever these fundamental rights have been provided by the Indian Constitution, it guarantees to all the citizens based on the secular principles. What are the secular principles are there? Okay, these are based on that. However, this is not to say that there is no violation of these rights in Indian society. Mean to say, although this is not easy to say that there isn't any violation of these rights in Indian society. Mean to say, in Indian society, somewhere some individuals, maybe the group of communities, they are also violating these laws. These are, though some of the communities, they are breaking, mean to say, these rights in the Indian society. Indeed, it is that precisely because such violations happen frequently that we need a constitutional mechanism to prevent them from happening. So that is why it has been shown here for just preventing them from the violations. So we need a constitutional mechanism. We need a constitutional structure which can just protect and which can prevent them from happening if someone is trying to violating. So with the constitutional structure, we can save and secure our rights. The knowledge that such rights exist make us sensitive to their violation and enables us to make action when their violation take place. The knowledge, we must have the knowledge that such rights exist, make us sensitive to their violations, and which makes able us to take action when there is violations takes place. And mean to say that which may that such rights which are in exist, so they makes us sensitive, more sensitive if someone violates our rights. So we are much aware about these rights. Through this one, we can secure these rights, and as well as which makes able us to take action when these violations take place. If someone is violating your rights, if someone is means going for the violation, whether some individual or community, so we can also take some actions against of that. Okay, then one of the example has been shown here. You can read it. That has been given in February 2004. France passed a law. Okay, in France they have passed one law that is about banning students from wearing any that is conspicuous, that is religious or political sign or symbols such as the Islamic headscarf, the Jewish that is skull cap, or large Christian crosses. Mean to say that has been banned in the France. Mainly, whoever the students they are coming to the school, who are the student over there, they are just wearing the different religious symbols, like they have shown here that Islamic they are headscarf, the Jewish the skull cap, as well as the Christians they are just wearing the crosses. So what happened after banning these all the things? This law has encountered a lot of resistance from, that is, immigrants who are mainly from the former French colonies of Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco. So what happened? Whoever the immigrants were there from different places. So these were the French colonies earlier. Former these were the means these were the under the France. So these were the Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco. So what happened? The law has encountered a lot of resistance over there. Then in 1960, what happened? France had faced a shortage of workers and therefore had provided, that is, visas for those immigrants to come and work in the country. So what happened when this happened? Resistance, they raised their voice against this one. Then in 1960, they have shown France had faced a shortage of workers during that time. Therefore, that the France has provided the visas to all the immigrants who work in the country. The daughters of these immigrants often were, that is, headscarver uh, while attending school. Whoever the daughters of these immigrants, whenever they used to go to the school, they wear the headscarves while attending the classes. However, with the passing of the new law, they have been expelled from their school for wearing headscarves. So what happened when this law was passed by the French government in 2004? So these all the things have been banned, and who is wearing there? They have been expelled from the school for wearing the headscarves. Okay, this thing about all the chapters, how the religious things and that took place in our country, and in that they have given the example of France, and we have also read the example of USA. Okay, so as we have finished the chapter, and based on that exercise based questions, I'll send to you, and you will have to do it. Okay, then we will start the next chapter in the same civics.